What up, y'all? I had to straighten up the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Get it right because if it's not a clean kitchen, I can't cook right. So now we back on the app. So like I was saying, first thing about cooking is a passion. You gotta want to do it. You gotta love to do it. So we about to make this pot roast right quick. It's a family size pot roast. Once again, see, family size pot roast. No, nothing fake. It's real meat, and it's cost two in here for 16.69. Good price, good meat. So first thing you want to do when you get your meat is you want to rinse your meat off. So make sure that your sink is clean. Let's show you that before you rinse it out. See, have a clean sink. So now we're gonna put our meat in here so we can start washing it. Look, you hear the sound that make? That lets you know it's good. Look at this. Look how thick it is. It's fresh. It's tender. That's the only fat that's on it. That's good. The little streams, that's even better. It's not a whole big bunch. Turn it over. See the same way. It's real good. Majority of the meat. That little stream is nothing. Look at this side. Look how thick it is. That's what I'm saying. You could, another way you could do this too, if you wanted to technically, you could cut the rim off, the edge, and still cook the same way. You cut the whole thing off. Only thing about the meat is right now that it's slimy because it's been packaged up. So what you want to do is you want to rinse it off. You rinse it off because in the inside it still holds blood. You want to rinse all the blood up out of it. That's how I do my meat. So let's get ready to do that. Let's see, I can show y'all we doing that. And breaking my phone. Okay, awesome. So let's rinse y'all meat off. Another thing, never rinse your meat off with warm water. You rinse it off with warm water, you're cooking your meat. Rinse it off good. You want to do like that, press into it. You want to press all the excess, whatever it is inside of it. You could plug the sink out too, the way you can see what's coming off, but that'll do no good because at the same time is, while you doing that, it's floating back inside of it. So always let it drain out. And you can see the color of the water while it's draining out. So you know you're doing a good job. Press into it. This little few seconds of work is worth it because you're taking pride in your meat. You know what I'm saying? You forget it. This goes in your body, your family got to eat this. And sometimes as you do it, it may start coming apart. You can pull it off if you want and just leave it on there. It's up to you. Because ain't nothing, this is nothing but flavor, fat flavor. You ain't gonna eat it, you can pull it off once it's done. So, let that sit for a minute. Okay. Great. Okay. Let the water out. Let that drain. Okay, squeeze it. And you can tell this real meaty. Look how thick it is. This is what you want, something that's thick. That's thick for a family. This could feed a family of 5, actually. Because it's going to cook down, but it's not going to cook down that much. And there's 2 pieces in here, so you don't have too much to worry about. So we're going to move this, transport this over to our hands. Okay. Now let me wipe my hands off. Actually, let me wash my hand because I was touching all that slimy meat. Wash my hands. You always want to wash your hands in a circular motion. And then do your fingernails like this. That way you can get all the little germs that were inside the fingernail. Okay. Dry them off. So let's transport over here now. So now we can season our meat, you all. That's the best part. What I want to do is so y'all can see me season it. So, oops, I need to move this. Excuse me. I don't want y'all to miss none of this. So we got that place there. I think that's what you see now. Should be the same. No. Yeah, see what I'm doing. So we're gonna have to put it just a little bit more. Hold on one second. There we go. Now y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. Inglewood. All right. So there's no wrong way to season your meat. You can season your meat any way you like. It depends up to you. Hey, it's called improvising. What we do. So first you want to do, you're about to chop up our bell pepper. We don't need the whole bell pepper, we're just gonna use half. Get our chopping board. Now, all right. Got our chopping board together. Get our belly pepper. This is your bell pepper. Get our bell pepper.
I just started eating healthy.
Oh. Yeah, technical difficulties right there, you are.
What?
Talk to my audience.
Who's watching?
YouTube. YouTube.
How many views you got?
I just started it. I had turned it off because I was cleaning. So.
Oh, I thought it said 54 views. I said, you ain't never that famous.
Give it time. So, we gotta chop our bell pepper up. We're gonna chop our onion up. We don't use the whole thing, we're just gonna use pieces of it, so you gotta cut it in a way that you can continue to use it. Alright? So, get a knife together. Make sure you rinse it off. Now, different ways you can do it. I don't need the whole thing, so I'm only gonna chop off half. So, but always, you don't take the whole skin off unless you're gonna use the whole thing. So if you're gonna use piece, you only use piece. So whatever part you're gonna start with, cut it off. Move it out the way. Okay? Whatever piece you're gonna use, that's the piece you work with. That way it still have the shell on here. Okay? So we're gonna cut off that. Other people may say different, peel the skin all the way off. I don't. I leave it that way it still have the shell around it and still be fresh. We put that in the bag. This is all I need right here. See, this is a good amount. So we're gonna take it off. Take the first layer off. Move that out the way. Okay, move this out the way because I'm chopping right now. All right. So got a chopping board ready, as you all can see. Okay, yeah, you all see. All right, we'll move our little pieces out the way. Same to the bell pepper. We don't need the whole bell pepper. Only cut off what you need. See, in the middle of the bell pepper is seeds. So what I do, I go in the middle, I insert. Only a little bit on because I don't want the seeds to come out. Just want a little bit of it. And cut it down. Cut it down. Bring it down. See, I still got the whole first bell pepper intact. Okay? Now, the piece of seed that you do see, you cut along it to cut it out. Okay? Now, the proper way to cut a bell pepper is not from the inside. If you cut a bell pepper from the inside, the skin is still going to be on tack. So you cut it from the outside through, because that's the soft part. The skin is thick as part. So you slice. You're going to hear the crunch sound. You want to hear that crunch sound. See? You want to hear it. I'll let you know you break it through. Okay. Now that we did that. So you move the little seeds out the way. Still going to be some little seeds. Now it depends on how you want. I'm going to stand it there, so I'm going to cut it again straight through it. Okay? Yep. 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 Yeah. So now I have all these strings. That's still I want a smaller there. So what I do is I cut. 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 See? You just keep doing it the same way. Hold your tip down and just rock it back and forth. You can't go wrong if you do it that way. As you get good at it, you'll be doing faster and faster. What I mean by fast and fast, you better go like this. But you gotta get there first. So the thing yet, if you ain't there yet, don't try it. Cut your fingers off, it ain't my fault. Okay? These are people that want to be professional cookers. So, you may have some little pieces that's not done. You keep going over it. Bring it together, shift it around, that way they can move around some more, and just keep going. If you like big pieces of bell peppers and onion, then you can stop whenever you get ready. I want it to be for flavor, and that way they don't hardly taste it, so I keep going. Look, see? Fine and shredded. That's what you want. Now the onion's the same way. Cut, in, middle, 3, 4. Keep it together now. Okay, turn it sideways. They're gonna come apart, you just bring it back together and you keep cutting. I'm gonna show you why in a minute. Ooh, sometimes the onion may be fresh, and if it's fresh, like this one, it is strong. That turn out off, so I'm gonna take some of that onion, crying this away. Woo-wee. That's why you want fresh stuff. You only gonna get that when it's fresh. There we go. All right. A little bit more finer than that. So I keep going. Ooh, that onion strong. You get used to it after a while. Okay. So get our onion cut up, get our bell pepper cut up. Now we gotta rinse them off. You never want to just throw it in right after you cut it because it's still a vegetable. You want to rinse it off still. You can pick the little fine pieces if you want to up. You can just throw them away. It's up to you. If you sanitize and clean your area good, still throw them away. That's why I'm going to throw all that away. Okay, so let's rinse this off. Okay, so we done rinsed all that off. We done already chopped up our onions and bell peppers. Let's clean this a little bit off. Get a towel. Okay. Before we even get started doing anything else, we're going to put up our bell pepper and onion. So let's put up our bell pepper and onion. Because we're going to use those when we cook again another day. I'll use a Ziploc bag with a sealed away so we stay fresh. And the best way to do these is when you put them in there, don't just fill them up, zip them up. Push the air out. Push the air out. Yeah. Same way with the onion. You put it in there, push the air out. All right, so now, clean up our area, let's season our meat. The old seal. Okay, so we're about to season our meat. So let's get started. Sorry, I'm having trouble with this, trying to get this thing to stand up, but we're gonna get there, all right? Exactly. Definitely gonna get there. Pan, seasoned salt, pepper. All right. Can y'all see it to the pot? Yes, you should be able to. To the pot. Okay, so let's start seasoning our meat. Once again, there's no wrong way to season. I want y'all to be able to actually see into it. So maybe, can I have you hanging off of it? Let's see. Yeah, this is new to me, y'all. Apologize for all this. I'm trying to angle and y'all to see inside what I'm doing. Okay. So, here we go. Let's season. Like I said, there's no wrong way to season. I'm going to use a little onion powder. Because I ain't going to use too much onion powder because I just chopped up fresh onions. Remember that. I love herbs and spices too. The onion powder. I'm going to use a little lemon flavor. Okay? I'm going to use a little rosemary leaves. I crush mine up. See how I do that? I crush mine up. Okay? Italian seasoning. Okay? Miss Dash. This is that It's pink sea salt. Good can flavor. I'm gonna show you why we're doing all this in a minute. First, you think like, oh, use all the different types of seasoning. I'm gonna tell you something though, real quick. You're gonna learn. If you don't know, you're gonna learn today. Okay. So, I don't see my other stuff. Oh, here you go. Where's my basil leaves? Basil leaves. Basil leaves. Basil leaves. Basil leaves. Where's my basil leaves? My Italian mix. Like I said, you don't have to use all this if you don't want to. It's up to you. You make sure you pour it right. If you're shaking it, 1, 2, 3, 4, count them. Or you know how many times you tapping it. And my season salt. Okay. As you can see, I just put all that seasoning on there, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I did it like that in a minute. Check it out. You get a cup of water. You're not gonna use the whole cup, okay? Get a cup of water and just pour it on there. See? Pour it on there, right? And I'm sorry, y'all. Me the way I am, I use gloves. I'll tell you why. Because now you gotta go down and dirty with it. Because now what I'm doing, I'm gonna mix it all in. See? Make sure it's even all the way across the whole thing. I'll mix it all in. Now the whole meat get the same amount of portion on it. Now we're gonna add our bell peppers and onions. Same way, mix it all in. Underneath bell peppers and onions, on top bell peppers and onions. Okay? Now, while you have that like that, take you a knife or a fork and poke it. Don't poke too much because you don't want to poke a hole in the pan. Alright, I'll show you how that looks. Rotate screen. I was supposed to rotate the screen. Okay, I guess I was doing it wrong. Here y'all go. You can see it. It's seasoning. It has everything on it. It's marinated in its juices. It has bell peppers and onions. Very good. So now you got our ovens preheated at 450 degrees. I'm going to put aluminum foil on top, and this all the ingredients I put in there. It's not a lot really. So now I'm going to put our pan cover on it. We're going to let that start cooking, and we're going to cut up our potatoes. All right? Now I can put this over here so y'all can see me. Right. So now we're gonna put up y'all can see me. Right. So now we're gonna put a lid on this. First we're gonna put up all these ingredients. Always put the stuff back. Oh, we got my missus. Let me see if I have any more love. No. Alright. Now I'm gonna put some noodle 4 on there. Like I say, cooking is something that you want to do. Sometimes people say cooking is something that you want to do. Sometimes people have to do it, but if you have to do it, find the fun in it to do it. You know, some people work a hard day's work and come home cook for their family, depending on the type of family you get. We understand it. So you gotta find something in it that you get. We understand it. So you gotta find something in it that excites you. Now everybody will get excited about the same thing. And that's understandable. I get it. But it don't have to be a disaster. I'm an everyday guy that like to cook. Been cooking for years. Bacon is my specialty. I love bacon cook. Been cooking for years. Bacon is my specialty. I love bacon steak. Desserts or something like that. I gotta show y'all how I do that one day. I'm gonna show y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? I would say everybody thank my cousin for suggesting this. Romeo, thank you. Told me to take it off. Romeo, thank you. Told me to take it off Facebook and put it on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. A lot of people like my show and say I should open up a restaurant, but I don't really do it in for all that. I just do it for the family, but you know, anything can happen. So, you got that in the oven, you know, anything can happen. So, you got that in the oven, cooking. Clean up our area. Put on the floor. Now you're about to start our potatoes. Okay? Start our potatoes. Get our chopping board clean. Now, they eat a lot of potatoes and tacos. So I'll make sure that I cook potatoes and tacos. So I'll make sure that I cook enough potatoes. Fresh potatoes. It don't matter what potatoes you eat. Some people like red potatoes. Some people like yellow potatoes. Like Idaho potatoes. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you got plenty. Like Idaho potatoes. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you got plenty of potatoes. For some reason, everybody thinks potatoes and potatoes go together, which is it's okay. So make sure I cook up enough potatoes. Shoot, y'all was kind of thirsty, need something to drink. Now, rinse our knife back off. There's There's no wrong way. There's no wrong way. Once again, to do something. To cut a potato or anything. Everybody's different. I'm people like knives and all this and that. But I peel my potato quick. You want to peel close to the skin as possible. Because you don't, you lose the potato. Close to the skin as possible. Because you don't, you lose the potatoes. And you might as well start cutting then because you ain't gonna have nothing. You might as well cook the whole bag. The closer to the skin you get, the more potatoes you'll have. It really like scamming. There's another way. It really like scamming. There's another way I do it too. If I do it too, it's fun. I just go across real quick. I can do it sometime. I ain't perfect, I'm getting there. Like I say, it's all about how you cut. Even after you're done cutting your potatoes, you rinse your potatoes off. Even after you're done cutting your potatoes, you rinse your potatoes off. Remember that. It still come from the ground. And if you got potatoes that got soft spots on it, some people cut around it, but majority of the time, just throw it away and get you another potato. Because you don't know really how much time, just throw it away and get you another potato. Because you don't know really how much the inside is messed up. You know? I mean, like real soft spots. If it's dark spots, try to cut the dark spot off, because maybe that's just the first layer. But if it's still under there, throw it away, because maybe that's just the first layer. But if it's still under there, throw it away. The potato got layers. All of it don't go bad all at once. Okay? See? That's two. Okay? See? That's two already. This is not hard to do. I used to be able to peel it all the way around without even moving the knife, and the whole skin to be whole. They got old, the hands got a little shakier. Whole skin to be whole. They got old, the hands got a little shakier. I'm turning it off now. I'm sorry, y'all probably couldn't hear me. I know if y'all can hear me now better or not though. But yeah. I was saying, I used to be able to peel it and take the whole skin off without even moving the knife. When I got older, hands got a little more scarier, shakier, so but I can still do it pretty good though. I used to practice that, like, how did I keep going to bring the whole skin off? It take a lot of practice, but it can be done though. And when you cut potatoes, I'm telling you right now, make sure your blade is sharp. Don't get no with no ridges, because you get one with ridges on it, I'm going to tell you right now, the ridges going to make it slow down. Ridges on it, I'm going to tell you right now, the ridges going to make it slow down. See? I don't get that one hold. I cut, oh, it fell, almost. Well, I love peeling the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are the hardest thing to peel. I love it because I can do it so good. But how you cut them sweet potatoes like that easy? I don't think about it, I just do it. Okay? All right. See, just believe this, that when you start cutting potatoes, it actually is a lot. Now you see how this got a little dark spot on like I was talking about? Now once you cut that piece off, it still should be fresh. That means you can use it. If it was still dark all the way through, don't use it. Use it. If it was still dark all the way through, don't use it. Okay. Almost done. Got 3 more potatoes left. See? You don't think about it, you just do it. Okay. One more. It's kind of time consuming, but not really. If you do it fast, this is nothing. I'm really kind of doing it slow to show you all the method of it. Okay. So now we got those peels, let's throw our peels away. Yep, throw all our peels away. I could have did it on a chopping board too. Now the other thing, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm about to say. Some people, when they cooking potatoes, now don't get me wrong, you don't have to cut all the skin out. Some people like the skin. But if you're gonna use the skin, make sure you rinse off the whole potato thoroughly. Because you can chop it up and leave the skin on there, and there's no problem. That's fine. But make sure that you rinse the potato off thoroughly because it is close on the ground. Don't just say, okay, I'm just cooking it off. No, make sure you rinse it off 2 or 3 times and make sure it rinsed off very thoroughly. Okay, so just clean that area up. Now I'm gonna take these and put them in the squares. The best way to do that, you see how it's round all the way? This is how you do that. Divide in the middle. Divide, now it's 2 pieces. Cut down the middle. Now what you got? You got 4s. See that? You got the 4s, keep it together. Keep it down the hole. See it's 4s, I'm keeping it together. Hold on. You got 4 of them, keep it together. Now you cut across the top until they break. Keep following. And there go your squares. Triangles, however you want to call it. Straight down the middle. Turn it. Down the middle. Into 4s. Just cut it. Show you up close. Cut down the middle. Turn it. Cut down the middle. Now you got 4s. Now you just cut it across. That's how you do those potatoes quick instead of taking all day. 4s, and then go across. Now, if you don't want to do it like that, you can use a chopping board too. I like doing it like this because I know they cut the way I want them to be cut. I done cooked for before was 300 people at home at a party, 4th of July. Okay. You see how I'm moving that? How fast I'm doing that now? Like I said, you do it right. Okay. All right, now let's rinse our potatoes off. Okay. Look, rinsed our potatoes off. Now we about to season our potatoes. Okay? So let's put this back up here so y'all can see me season the potatoes. I'm about to season the potatoes. Okay? Let's season the potatoes. Oh, so many different things. This is a nice Mexican season I use. It's real good. I don't know if y'all like it or not, but I love it. So I'm gonna season the potatoes. Okay. I ain't gonna put all the seasonings I use. You kind of limited at this point because your meat already got seasoning. You just want to season potatoes, you know everything is not gonna get seasoned. So you just give it a little taste, a little flavor extra. Okay. And I think that's it. No, look for one more season. I don't see it though. Oh, here you go. Yeah. All right. So now, season potato. Once again, like I said, you don't have to do things where I do it. I use gloves. You don't have to use gloves. You use your hand on. You wash your hand properly because it is your food. You know you're gonna want to contaminate your own food. It's your choice. But I like to make sure that it's doing right. And so, see. That's my eye. Uh-oh. Trying to find. All right. So now, you're going to take that out the oven. Because I know it's already cooking. But I can smell it. Let's see what we have so far, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's see how it looks. Okay, so let's put our potatoes on it. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a glove on. I said, you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way I prefer to do it. Put it up under there. The one on top and underneath. Okay. Now, before you put the rest of the potatoes, you must add your vegetables. Okay? I like frozen vegetables because it's more healthier than the can. I'm showing y'all all the steps. Add the rest of the potatoes. Okay. Now you can add the rest of the juices if you want, but I ain't gonna add it because it's already flavorful. I'm gonna add a little more water and butter to it. And that's gonna be it. It's gonna cook. So, now we get that together, I'm show y'all how it looks. Check it out. That's what we got so far. Alright. Do la la la. It's still waiting. We got to get in. Okay. So, sorry about that, you all. Add some butter. See, when you're doing, like I said, when you put your passion into it, there's no wrong way to do nothing. Okay. I'm gonna add some more butter, I think. Yep. Hold on. Just garbage, just garbage, just garbage, just garbage. Let. Okay. Add this butter. Sorry about that, I had to get it out. Okay. Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right. So now, add a little more water. Look at that. See it? Y'all see it? I'm finna put it in the oven, let it cook, and that's it, that's all. Whole dinner ready to go. All right. Ooh, that oven hot. Okay, now let's clean up our mess. All right. So, yeah, let that cook, and that's about it. And I'll come back and show y'all once it's done. All right. This is Antwon Golatte, signing off for Bigfoot's Kitchen. Holla back, show you how to cook some more homemade meals. Oh, I get it cracking. And if something else y'all want to cook, something you got an idea of, hit me up, let me know, and I'll show you how to do different things. Cause I love to cook. All right, y'all, holla back. Talk to y'all in about an hour or so.